Hello everyone, my name is Day Harrison. I'll be talking to you guys about a general social survey report that I've created. In this report, I've taken 3 variables from a GSS code book that was given to us, and that was eventually ran into frequency tables as well as crosstabs. But for this poster, I created 2 bar graphs and 1 pie chart to better show you guys the variables as well as their values. This report will contain multiple hypotheses such as bivariate and multivariate. A multivariate is simply an analysis made with the independent variable, dependent variable, and lastly the control variable. And the bivariate only consists of the independent and dependent variable. So the independent variable is used is marital status, and the dependent is religious preference. Race is going to be the control variable for this report. There are 4 values for marital status, which consists of married, widowed, divorced, or separated, and never married. Religious preference has 5 values, which are Protestant, Catholic, Jewish, none, and other. And lastly, race has 3 values. The first one is white, the second is black, and the third value is other. A large percent of individuals who are married will have a religious preference of who they wed, and also a larger percent of whites will prefer to marry someone who is Jewish more than those who are black or another race. In my opinion, I believe the independent variable, which is marital status, will affect the dependent variable, religious preference, because if an individual comes from a faith-based background, then it will matter who that person will marry. With the control variable, race, I feel culture could have a big influence on the cause and effect relationship. For example, it can clearly show that there are more whites who will marry those of a Jewish background than blacks or other race. These 2 races also have a missing value or percentage. For the Jewish faith. So blacks are less likely to marry someone who is Jewish. Also, if someone is a Christian, then those individuals usually date and eventually marry someone of that same belief. So for my results, figure 1 is a pie chart of the race of the respondents, and the larger percent is whites at 76.7%. Black is the next at 13.3%, and other is at 10%. In figure 2, the marital status, for married, 48.3 is the highest. Then it's widowed, which is at 9.2. Divorced or separated is at 18.6. And never married is at 23.9. And lastly, figure 3 is a bar graph as well of the religious preference of the respondents. The highest is Protestant at 52.8, Catholic at 26%, Jewish at 1.9%, none at 14%, and other at 5.2%. For my methods, I just use the GSS code book, and I also use SPSS to run frequencies as well as crosstabs, like I stated before. And I was able to create a multivariate and bivariate table. And for this report, for this poster, I just used 2 bar graphs and a pie chart to better show you guys the values of the variables as well as their percentages. This report was very interesting to learn about and to see how marital status can have an effect on their religious preference and race being influenced in that as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed my report or video presentation, and thanks for watching.